The senator is suffering from nausea, headache, and mental confusion.
Bad sushi is so hard to diagnose.
You're being childish. Look, if his case is as trivial as you think, it'll take you 3 minutes to diagnose him.
3 minutes that I could spend sitting on the toilet with the funny pages.
You're mad at me.
Nope. I never liked Cameron or Foreman.
Do you know why I'm forcing you to fire one of them? Because you need to prove to me that you're a team player. Now, if you did that, you wouldn't need to go through this exercise.
Fine. I'll hold the senator's hair while he upchucks.
I appreciate your keeping the media away.
We're keeping your staff away as well. Take it easy now.
I'm in the middle of a campaign.
The faster we can get you better, the faster you can get out of here. Anyone else at the fundraiser get sick?
I don't think so. And I don't think that's it. I mean, I've been under the weather for weeks, you know, lots of traveling. I'm supposed to be in the Sudan next week.
Oh! Helps me concentrate. Even better than drugs.
Open your mouth, please. It's quite a scar.
When I was 6, I fell off the swing and bit my tongue. Couldn't talk right for the longest time. Lots of teasing. You know, it just made me fight harder, speak up for those who can't.
Yeah. Tongues heal too fast. Your political consultants have written you a nice story. In a tight race, the lispers alone could put you over the top.
You, a Republican, or you just hate all politicians?
I just find being forced to sit through drivel annoying.
You find sincerity annoying?
You're a black kid from the ghetto who made it to Yale Law and the United States Senate. That's a sufficiently mythical story. You don't need to lie about your tongue. Must have missed it.
What's wrong? What is it?
It's not the food. It's your brain. Get an MRI and a lumbar puncture. Cancel your travel plans.
The senator's LP showed no sign of infection, and the MRI looks fairly clean.
I guess we can tell him he's fairly healthy and can go home.
Well, there's something in Broca's area, but it's small, low intensity.
Most likely just background noise.
Care to bet your job on that? What was that?
It was what?
You got annoyed. That was clearly an annoyed face.
I get annoyed by glib remarks about our futures.
But last week you didn't get annoyed. You made poopy in your pants. It's weird. It's almost like now you know you have nothing to worry about.
Chase has nothing to worry about?
None of you has anything to worry about.
What happened?
Vogler saw the error of his ways and repented. The lesion could be nothing. It also could be a brain tumor or an infection. There's only one way to find out which.
Want to cut into his brain?
Dangerous, I know, especially as he's a politician. His brain's all twisted. But I weighed that against the risk of him stroking out before lunch. Call surgery, get it scheduled.
You're not doing a brain biopsy based on a spot on an MRI.
Where'd you get that?
Not on a United States senator.
Oh, just so I'm clear, if he was a janitor, that would be okay. Do you have a
A
list?
brain biopsy can cause permanent neurological damage.
Whereas tumors are really good for brains, make them grow big and strong. It's my call.
No, it's not.
So you're pulling rank on patient care?
It's not my call either. It's up to you.
Either it's a tumor or it's an infection that the lumbar puncture didn't pick up. Either way, unless we treat it immediately, it could kill you.
Or it could be nothing. Reading brain MRIs is not an exact science.
But what caused my symptoms?
Wow, excellent question. Many doctors wouldn't have gone there.
It could be a transient ischemic attack. You could make the argument for watching carefully for the time being.
But you'd only make that argument if you were an administrator covering your ass.
That's absurd and insulting.
Insulting, yes.
What will the voters think? If they find out I've had a brain biopsy.
This could leave you brain damaged, and you're worried about NASCAR dads.
It's not a brain tumor.
It's not a bacterial infection either.
So you biopsied his brain for nothing?
If that were true, would Dr. Wilson's mouth be contorted into that ugly shape?
It's toxoplasmosis.
You sure?
Which means the Great Black Hope has full-blown AIDS. You're gonna love that in Dubuque.
Toxoplasmosis is a fairly common fungus you can get from eating undercooked meat or touching cat feces. In rare cases, the fungi travel up the bloodstream and latch onto the brain, causing a lesion or inflammation.
So, what's the prognosis?
Toxo usually responds to treatment, but it only causes a lesion in your brain if your immune system is extremely weak to begin with. Senator, I'm afraid you have AIDS. As I'm sure you
No!
As I'm sure you know, people with HIV can live a long time.
What else could do this to me?
Theoretically, certain cancers.
If you have toxo in your brain, you have AIDS.
I do not have AIDS. I don't shoot up drugs. I don't sleep with...
This is very bad news. I get that and I sympathize, but we gotta speed through the denial phase because you need antiretrovirals and you need them fast.
You haven't even tested me for HIV.
We will.
But the toxo drugs are gonna piss off your fungi. And when fungi get pissed,
I am not going to take the pills.
you're afraid word will leak out. Trust me, you're not gonna be president either way. They don't call it the White House because of the paint job.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to give me the drugs for the toxo only. You are going to test me for HIV under a false name. You are going to test me for cancer and anything else that could have done this to me. If I have cancer, I will deal with it. But I do not have AIDS.
It's positive. T-cell count is 8, which means there's a good chance you'll die. I'm telling you this because we need to contact your sexual partners.
I've only had 2 girlfriends. 2. After my wife died. I used condoms.
You know the chances of you getting HIV from heterosexual sex with a condom?
Yes.
Someday there will be a black president. Someday there will be a gay president. Maybe there'll even be a gay black president. The one combination I do not see happening is gay, black, and dead. You need to stop lying to me.
It must be miserable. Always assuming the worst in people.
Cut the crap. You're dying.
You're clever, you're witty, and you are a coward. You're scared of taking chances.
I take chances all the time. It's one of my worst qualities.
On people?
Wanting to believe the best about people doesn't make it true.
Being afraid to believe it doesn't make it false.
Well, that's very moving. It's a shame I don't vote.
No. This is who I am. I believe in people. I'm not hipply cynical and I don't make easy, snide remarks. I would rather think that people are good and be disappointed once and again.
I need to draw some more blood.